What's up, Wild Knights? We're back with another episode. Now, as you know, we used to be in Boise. Now we're in Kansas City. So we've got all the Kansas City tastemakers lined up, and we're not going to let you down today. We've got an amazing artist, Shane Blaze. He's coming out. He's got some new music. He's got some wild stories. So this is going to be a really fun episode. And you guys know what to do. Make sure you like, share, and comment, okay? So first off, I want to go ahead and introduce Shane. So Shane, go ahead and just tell the viewers a little bit about who you are, the music you make, and what you're doing around Kansas City, man.
Well, first of all, my name is Shane, a.k.a. Shane Blaze, a.k.a. Shane Onfiya Blaze, formerly known as Mr. Watch Your Dread Swing. You know what I'm saying? But my music, it's well-rounded. You know what I mean? I can't put it in a box. It's just well-rounded. I could try to give everybody what they want. You know what I mean? But I've been doing a little moving and shaking out here in Kansas City, just trying to make a name for myself. But, man, it's so hard. It's so hard, brother. It's so hard. But I'm going to just keep on moving and doing my thing, you dig?
Yeah, man. Well, I'm excited. I've heard some of your music off air, man. I absolutely love what you're doing. You've got some great stuff, man. Like you said, though, so much of the market is just about making those connections.
Yes, sir.
Making connections, getting it out there. So that's what we're hoping to do today, man. Hopefully get you out to another audience and
Yes, sir.
Get your music exposed.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about like your influence for your music. I know you were saying you're from Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
You've got a lot of kind of influence there. So tell me kind of where that influence comes from.
Well, my big cousin, his name is Albert Thomas, a.k.a. Yellow Boy, formerly known as Yellow Boy with the group UNLV, the first group on Cash Money record label. Just had to throw that in there. He was my first inspiration, man. And then after that, Tupac, made a big impact on me. And then now it's J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And also Mystical. Can't forget about Mystical.
Can't forget about Mystical.
Yeah, Mystical
man.
encouraged. He gave me that stepping stone to step outside of the box and just be more colorful with, the wordplay and how I say things and certain things that that you should say.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's interesting, man. Off air when we were talking earlier, I know you were saying before, like Mystical and Tupac, you were kind of into like gospel and R&B.
Oh right? Yeah, that's my base. That's the home base. Gospel and R&B. That was everyday thing in the home. My mother and my stepfather, they played R&B and gospel all day.
Yeah,
all day. You know what I mean? So that's where the my R&B side and my gospel side to try to be well rounded. That's where that comes from.
So to me, it sounds like, you're really well rounded, man. You've got a base of music that's just very well rounded. That's the best way I can put it, man. So that's cool. I know that music is going to pop off. It's just a period of, or it's just an instance of getting you in front of the right people, man.
That's a fact.
We're absolutely excited to have you on here. So let's transition a little bit from the music into the story. Now, I know you've got some wild nights, man.
Oh,
being a music artist, you've probably had some crazy things come up, man. Can you share a little bit about one of your craziest nights?
Oh man, this is crazy. One time back home in New Orleans on Bourbon Street, man.
Okay.
I never really was a big drinker, but one of my homeboys vowed to get me tore up.
That always sounds like the start of a good night, man. It's always the homeboy that's starting some shit.
Yeah, he vowed to get me tore up, bro, and he snuck one in on me, and next thing I know, I was out on Bourbon Street. It was a cold night. We had on jackets. Somehow my jacket ended up off. Oh, my shirt ended up off. And I don't know if you know about how the football players have like the little armbands.
Yeah.
I got those on because they were in my jacket. So I done slipped those on, and I'm running through the crowd, juking people like I'm playing football.
Yeah.
They say it's on video. They said it was on video.
Somewhere on the deep web.
Yeah, they say it was on video. And also they said I had a roll. I don't believe this, but they say I had a roll of condoms hanging out my zipper. and just swinging them, telling them which color do you want. I don't believe
That's
I
Bourbon
did.
Street activity.
Yeah, I
man.
don't believe I did that, man.
Now, if somebody in the audience can find that video and put it in the comments, no, I'm just kidding. Nobody dig that up, man. I don't think at this point we want it digged up.
Nah.
That's crazy. Okay, so all right, so I'm imagining this, man. You've taken off your shirt, you got the armbands, you got the condoms just hanging around. What's going on next?
Man, look, they just say I was going up to people and women and asking them which color do they want, and I'm like Then somebody said, one of my homeboys said it looked like it was somebody's grandma that I was talking to. But I couldn't believe it, man. I didn't believe it when he told me that, I was doing that, man.
So, the question that everybody's going to ask, man, if you're out there and you got condoms like hanging out, you're trying to smash, the question they're going to ask is, did it work, man?
Ah, hell no.
No.
It ain't work at all, man, because I was just talking. I wasn't trying to do nothing, man.
Okay. All right, bet.
It was the liquid courage, man.
Sometimes that's like when it happens the most, though. It's like whenever you're just fucking around,
Right,
and you're
right.
not trying to be serious.
Right.
Because you'll see people like they're serious, like they're on the hunt, but they're just like too fucking serious. Like girls can smell that shit.
Right.
It's like desperation.
Right.
When you're just out having fun, fucking swinging condoms from your pee hole, that's whenever shit pops off, man. That's usually when the good stuff happens.
Man.
So how much of the story do you actually remember versus how much has been told to you?
Like I remember getting my drink, which was amaretto and pineapple, and it was a daiquiri, but he had put some extra shots in it.
Okay.
Because it normally be like a virgin daiquiri almost, but it had some extra. I remember taking the jacket off, and I remember running through the crowd, like juking people.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That's about it.
That was it. Everything else after that was a blur, Everything else, it was a blur, man.
Yeah, I'm just picturing this too because Bourbon Street is crazy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for the viewers, if you guys live under a rock and you've never been to Bourbon Street, you got to just imagine thousands and thousands of people on the streets. Everybody's drinking. If I remember right, Bourbon Street doesn't really shut down.
Never, man.
It's 24/7.
Man, even when it's supposed to be shut down, it's getting ready to start back up.
You could probably go there on a Tuesday at like 3 p.m. and places lit.
That's
right?
a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, man. That's a crazy ass place.
If you're trying to get wasted and have a good time, you definitely need to go to Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna be able to do both.
Yeah. Okay, so how does the story end up, man? You're swinging the condoms. It doesn't work. Do you remember like how you got home?
Well, I remember vividly the after effect because Everclear and all of that came into play with everybody else, and I didn't partake in that.
Okay.
And I ended up having to stop people from fighting.
So it sounds like you were almost like the most sane one there, even though you were pretty fucked up.
Oh,
You were the most sane of the group.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, that's a fact, man. I had to stop my little brother. He was a hothead. I just had to stop him. He like 4'11", so got the short man syndrome.
Does he have like that a little bit of a complex?
Oh yeah, and he can actually fight, so that made it worse because now he,
I mean, you kind of have to if you're 4'11". You got to learn to
Oh,
fight, I'm 5'6", and yeah, man, I kind of got that same little thing going on, but I don't know how to fight. I don't know shit about
man,
fighting.
you got a little squabble with you.
I watch UFC and I'm like, all right, maybe I can watch. I can do a little left, a little right. That's about all I got though, man. I don't have much.
But yeah, man, I ended up having to break up a big old fight and get a hold of my little brother,
So when was this? Like, how old were you?
Oh man, I was 23. 22, 23.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 22, 23 years old.
Yeah, man. I think everybody's allowed shit like that when you're 22.
Oh yeah.
If that's the craziest thing that happened to you at 22, like you've lived a pretty good life.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because I was one of them guys, man. I I tried to beat all of the stereotypes, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have no tattoos, you know.
Yeah.
I don't smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes or weed, you know. I used to didn't drink, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I just tried to defy all of the stereotypes, you know.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
That was me, you know. That's how I got.
Well, that's
with
the cool
drink.
thing is, man, like I see a picture coming from this. Like you're unique with your music. You're kind of well-rounded in the sense that you've got a background in R&B and gospel, and then you've got influences, you know, out of Louisiana and J. Cole. So you're really kind of doing your own thing, something that
yeah.
like not a lot of other people are doing. You got your very distinct lane,
It's a fact.
you know. So that's cool, man. That's another thing that's really gonna pop off, you know, because you see so much like drill music today.
Yeah.
You see people that are not about what they're talking about. You know, it's
Yeah.
just some fake ass shit.
Yeah, that's a
And
fact.
it sounds like what you got is real, man. So
Right.
congrats on that, man. I love
Appreciate it. Appreciate
Love
my
it.
guy.
So we've got through the wild night, through the crazy story. Let's talk a little bit more about your music, man. How long you been doing it? What's the best thing you think you've put out? How are you feeling about your music right now, man?
Oh man, well, I've been doing it since I was 10 years old, man.
Okay.
I was doing it before that, but that don't count. You know what I mean?
Before
That's-
10, yeah.
Yeah, that's the ABC 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You know, but 10 years old is where I really started putting things together that actually made real sense. You know, real stories about my life and what was going on. But I think right now I have the best piece of music I have going for me right now is something that I was kind of avoiding because I wanted to rap, hip hop, and tell stories. But my culture, my New Orleans bounce culture, was always there, and I tried to run from it, you know. And once I made that song, that's the song that everybody
Kind of grabbed onto.
grabbed on to, and they like, this the one.
So why did you try to run from it?
Because I wanted to rap. You know, the New Orleans bounce, the bounce music at that time, it was just, you know, shake, wobbly, shake it, wobbly, shake it, wobbly.
Sure.
You know, it was that. It was straight to, it was that.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to tell stories. I wanted you to see my, you know, my creativeness. I wanted you to hear my similes and metaphors, and I wanted you to see that I actually had skills, you know. That I you know, the bounce thing was just, it was fun, you know, but I was more serious way more serious.
So you wanted to have more of a kind of lyrically driven music as opposed to like hype beats.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it, man.
Yeah.
That
And I
makes
didn't want to
sense.
just be known for the guy that make shake your booty music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
I get it. I totally get that. Yeah, that's
But as soon as I did it,
yeah.
that's the first thing people grab onto. And
So how do you feel about that, man?
well, it made me feel like, you know, at first I was like, dang, I should have been did this, but timing is everything. You know what I mean? So I did what I had to do. You know, now I can do that.
Yeah.
Now if I could turn that on,
Yeah.
I could turn it off, and I could go here. I could turn this on, turn it off, and go back here.
So you got more lanes you can go into now.
Facts.
Is that
Facts.
kind of the best way to
That's
think
a fact.
about it?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
a fact.
Cool. So how would you say your current music is? Like which lane are you moving more into?
Well, right now can't lie, man. I've been searching for like a radio hit.
Okay.
I've been searching for a radio hit. I've been trying to tune into what's current and stuff to try to stay current, but I never was like that.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to do that. So I've been chasing that, you know, that hit right now. But I think my single, you know, Pop It Off is gonna be that. So
Well, let's pop it off right now, man. Let's get it going.
man. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. We can get that going. Definitely get that going. Man, I appreciate you doing this, Trey, bro.
Yeah,
Real talk.
man, of course. Man,
Real
giving a
talk,
platform to artists is what I'm all about, man.
And here it is. This is the clean version.
Girl, I've been waiting for you for a long time. I say I've been waiting for you for a long time. So it's only right you pop it on right now. I say it's only right you pop it on right now. Right, girl, I've been waiting for you for a long time. I say I've been waiting for you for a long time. So it's only right you pop it on right now. I say it's only right you pop it on right now. Right now, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Yeah, girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Yeah, baby, pop it off, 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 yeah. Pop it off, pop it off, pop it off, pop it off, pop it off. Girl, you better pop it off, yeah. Pop it off, pop it off, pop it off, pop it off. Don't be stingy, girl, pop it off, 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 pop it off. Girl, I've been waiting for you for a long time, so it's only right you pop me off right now. I've been good to you, girl, look at your lifestyle. Hair good, nails done, and your iced out. Your dreams hitting better, tell them girls pipe down. And the dirty need to be wiped down. I'm messing with you, you know your boy is like clown. I only say that cause I am in the background. Now don't you think I deserve some of that neck, some of that slurp, some of that back, some of that jerk, some of that word. Now don't you think I deserve some of that neck, some of that slurp, some of that back, some of that jerk, some of that look, girl, I've been waiting for you for a long time. I say I've been waiting for you for a long time. So it's only right you pop it on right now. I say it's only right you pop it on right now. Right, girl, I've been waiting for you for a long time. I say I've been waiting for you for a long time. So it's only right you pop it on right now. I say it's only right you pop it on right now. Right now, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Yeah, girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Yeah, girl, you better pop it off for the summer. Yeah.
Bet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, am I crazy for thinking I feel like there's some juvenile in there?
Nah, you're not crazy
Because
you know,
I don't know if it's the beat or if it's like part of the lyrics, but I hear "back that ass up" a little bit, a little bit.
Of course, because that's the essence of, you know what I mean?
Kind of the vibe.
That's the essence. That's the vibe. That's what I grew up on, you know.
Yeah.
And excuse me if I didn't say Cash Money and all of those guys had an influence on me also, you know what I mean? I just picked the ones that I gravitated towards first.
Yeah.
But all of those guys had a, big impact on me, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely. So let me ask you again, like with the Cash Money thing. So tell the viewers again who was like the first artist coming out of Cash Money.
Well, the first group on Cash Money was called UNLV. UNLV. And it was consisted of 3 people. It was Tech Nine.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, New Orleans had their own Tech Nine.
Oh, so this is a different Tech Nine?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
New Orleans had their own. It was called It was Tech Nine, Yafat, and Yellow Boy.
Okay.
You know, and it was those 3, and they were going across New Orleans and all through like Shreveport and Texas and all of those little areas down there and stuff, man. And they were just tearing stuff up, man.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of stuff, like a Juvenile song called "Set It Off." That was the actual beat for Yellow Boy.
Wow.
You know, but a lot of people don't know that. But that was Yellow Boy's beat.
So what is like UNLV? What are they up to now?
Well, Yellow Boy is deceased. He
Oh,
he was killed in 95, if I'm not mistaken.
okay.
Or was it 95? Yeah, 95, 96, something like that. But Yafat and Tech Nine, Yafat was doing stuff for a while, and then he had some personal issues that was going on.
Okay.
And then Tech Nine, he's currently doing stuff right now.
So does he still go by Tech Nine?
Oh yeah, He still go by Tech 9.
So there's two Tech 9s.
Man, there's 2 Tech 9s, and that's crazy because when I got up here, I only knew of the New Orleans Tech 9.
Yeah, you were like,
You
damn,
know?
Tech 9's real big around
Man,
here, man.
facts,
Everybody
facts,
did.
facts.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy. But I wish they would meet each other. You know, one day I just hope they just meet each other and do something. You know?
Do they have similar styles?
Well, storytelling, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're a storyteller, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got to approach the beat how you approach the beat.
Yeah.
That person approach the beat how they approach it. You know what I mean? I think they'll make a hit together.
That'd
honestly.
be cool. Have a
you
collab,
know?
Tech 9 collab.
And call it 2 Tech 9s.
2 Tech 9. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That would smash,
Yeah,
man.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me ask you. We've got your single out now. We've got Pop It Off. Tell me, like, where do you see yourself in the next year or so? Like, if you could paint your own picture and really talk about where you want to be in the music industry, where is that?
Man, to be honest, man, in the next year, I see me grabbing a bunch of awards, you know, some Grammys, all
There
of
you
that
go.
good stuff, you know. And I see me starting to fall back a little bit and letting the younger guys come in and, you know, try to bring them up and, you know, guide them throughout the, you know.
So you're kind of interested in a mentorship role.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Have you found younger artists out? You know, I know you're at New Music Wednesdays. Were there any artists that you thought were like, oh man, you know, this is somebody who's on the up and coming? Like this. Is somebody I could definitely help.
It's so many, man. Oh my God, it's so many of those guys, man. Girls as well.
Yeah.
It's so many of them. Like they had one of the girls was Danny Lachey.
Okay.
Another one was Deja.
Yeah, I remember Deja.
Yeah, Deja. Man,
dope.
she was dope, man. It's crazy. I'm naming people because I don't want to forget nobody, but they had a kid named Honcho Richie, Mars Black.
Yeah.
Who else, man? Man, 12. What is it? 12 Woe? 12 Woe or something like that.
1
I think
2. 1 2 Woe.
Yeah, 1 2 Woe.
Yeah,
man.
He was dope, man.
Man, that little kid, man. One time he performed, man, and his I think his shoe came off, man, and he kept going. You know what I mean? I'm like, I like
That's a
that.
real champion, man. Your
I'm
shoe
like, I
come
like
off
that,
and you
man.
don't stop the performance. You know you got some shit popping, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to think of some of the others too. There was Willis Ryder out of
Oh
OKC.
yeah, Willis out of man.
He was, dude, that was fire, man.
Facts. That's a fact, man. Out
yeah.
of OKC, Willis Ryder. That's a fact, man.
And then CSG Marco.
CSG Marco.
Man, he had a big personality too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was on that
Mo 5.
Mo 5 IVE.
Oh yeah.
He was
Yes,
dope.
sir. Mo
He was
5.
dope. There's
Yes,
a
sir.
lot of good artists coming up.
Oh
man.
yeah, man.
You know, I think people kind of sleep on Kansas City. And
Oh
they
yeah,
shouldn't.
that's a fact, man. They got so much talent here, man. And I'ma say this, you know what I mean? A lot of people might not be a fan of this, but I feel like if both sides really and truly come together, the Kansas City, Missouri and Kansas City, Kansas side come together, it would be unstoppable, man.
Really?
It would be unstoppable, man. If they can put all of that nonsense to the side, and you know, I'm from this side, I'm from that side.
Yeah.
Man, this would be the hub.
So
I
I
think
mean,
this would be the
I
music
didn't even
hub.
know there's. So is there kind of a divide right now in the music community
Oh,
between
yeah.
KCK and KCMO?
Oh yeah, man. It's been there. Like they brought it to my attention by me being an outsider. You know, they like, hey man, you know, and I'm like, no. I'm like, they got people over there that's just as good as you.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all need to do songs.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you know what I mean? Like, put that ain't. Let's do some work together.
Let's collaborate.
But, yeah, it's starting to happen because I don't know if you've seen Rob Lowe the Star. You know, Rob Lowe the Star, she killing it right now.
Is she? Yeah, that's what's
She
up,
killing
man.
it right now. And if I'm not mistaken, she's from the Kansas City, Kansas side.
Okay.
But she's well known on the Missouri side. So that gap is kind of,
Starting to close.
Yeah, it's starting to close. And I'm loving it, man.
Yeah.
I'm loving it because once that togetherness hit,
Yeah.
It's gonna be unstoppable here, man.
Yeah, it'd be cool to get some of the St. Louis people in too.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You know?
facts. That's a
Because
fact.
like, I mean, you look at St. Louis and you think, all right, who's come out of St. Louis? I got really like 2 names right now that come to mind, right? And I'm sure there's more, but you got Sexy Red, you got Nelly, and then I guess you got like the St. Lunatics.
Oh man, you Rucker Puff, formerly known as Rucker Puff, but he go by Zeus Rebel Waters.
You're gonna have to turn me on, man. I know, man. I'm
Yeah,
showing my
Zeus
ass here.
Rebel Waters, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Matter of fact, he just performed with Tech. He just
he?
he just opened on the tour
Okay.
that Tech got going on right now. I think it's the Strange with the tour.
Okay.
That's
dope.
That was in the making. You know, they been was supposed to do
Yeah.
Zeus Rebel Waters, formerly known as Rucker Puff.
Okay. I'll have to check them out.
Oh yeah,
I'll
man.
have to check them out. But like the thing I see on the St. Louis side is like Sexy Red, like she's made it big, right? She's one of the biggest names in the industry. But has she taken and has she like elevated anybody else from St. Louis with her?
Well, I don't know, man. Like
You
I don't
that's
know.
what
I,
mean?
I
Like,
haven't
because
seen.
with Tech Nine, right? He elevates people around
Facts.
Kansas City.
Facts.
Like he's deep in the community here.
Facts.
Sexy Red, like I don't know. Look, I'm not trying to beef. Like, look at me. I'm like a 5'6" white guy. Like, what the fuck do I know? But like, I don't think she's taking anybody else from St. Louis with her to the top. And I know there's. I mean, just by the law of numbers, there have had to be people that like help put her on.
Oh, that's a
You
fact.
know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think they said she went through the Coalition DJs pipeline as well.
Did she?
If I'm not mistaken, man, because I know I heard something about Glorilla going through that pipeline as well, like performing at some of the Coalition DJs things. But you know, you never know, man. She might have an artist that she's working with, and they just haven't put them out yet.
Yeah.
You know, you just never know. Or she tried, and it fell through, and it just didn't make the news. You know, it didn't make headlines. You know what I'm saying? So she probably putting people on that we don't know about at this moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know.
I don't know.
But they man, look, St. Louis got a lot of talent there too as well.
Yeah.
You know.
All I'm saying is we need to collaborate.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, for an area that just is underrated, we really need to take all our star power. We need KCK, we need KC Mo, we need St. Louis, we need St. Joe. We need everybody to really come together if we're going to put this area on the map.
That's a fact.
We really need
That's
that.
a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Absolutely, man.
We need to show each other some love, you know, and not be like, oh, I ain't doing that. I'm bigger than that. Like, just show everybody some love, man. You know what I mean?
And you see that even, shout out New Music Wednesdays.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's Midwest Coalition DJs put that together.
Yes.
So New Music Wednesdays is it's a great group of touring artists. They bring in local artists. They bring in touring artists. They bring in established artists. The last New Music Wednesdays, Propane performed. DJ XO, platinum producer.
Facts.
He performed. And it's crazy, man, because they're all so humble too.
Facts. That's a fact, man.
I wasn't necessarily expecting that, but everybody in the music scene here has been so humble and so down to earth. But shout out Midwest Coalition DJs.
Shout
They're
out
doing big
DJ
stuff.
3, DJ Sleepy Beast, DJ Yanni, DJ Me, DJ Nuvo, DJ 911, DJ Rocky Montana, DJ Street King. Man, shout out to all of those guys, man. Like, even though all of them not Coalition, but shout out to all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Shout out to all of them. And then shout out to SIO, Set It Off Entertainment, my brothers. You dig? Shout out to JB the Beast, formerly known as JB the Beast. You know what I mean? Now known as JIB. Shout out to CBE, Chef Boy Entertainment. You dig? My brother Ching, man, he doing big things out here, doing movies and all of that. You know?
Wow.
Oh yeah. Tubi, got movies on Tubi and everything.
Shit.
Oh yeah, Chef Boy.
Chef Boy. All right.
Chef
bet.
Boy Ching, yes
Bet,
sir.
bet. What's his? Do you know his @ for Instagram?
I think it's at Rich Chef. At Rich Chef.
All right.
Yeah.
Definitely, viewers, definitely hit that up. So cool, man. So we've talked a lot about your music, where you see yourself going, your crazy night. What do you kind of want to leave with the audience, man?
Man, show love, spread love amongst each other, because everything is so crazy right now. All of this stuff that's going on, it seemed like, they try to keep us divided,
Yeah.
and, everybody should know who they are, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They try to keep us divided, but just show more love to each other, man.
For sure.
Just spread love and peace amongst each other, togetherness.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, go ahead and tell the audience where they can find your music, where they can find you on social media. But yeah, just plug all that good stuff, man.
Alrighty. Y'all can find me at Shane5Blaze. Shane, the number 5, Blaze. And that's on Instagram and Twitter. And then you can find me at www.reverbnation.com. Shane, Onfiya Blaze. Shane, Onfiya Blaze. And that's reverbnation.com. Shane Blaze. That's where you can find some of my music. I'm really trying to go direct to consumer.
Awesome.
So once you go to Reverb Nation, leave your email and, join my email list, and then we can, exchange stuff over the email. You know what I'm saying.
Y'all know how it works.
Yeah, y'all know how it works. We can get it cracking through the emails.
And as far as like live performances, I know you're at New Music Wednesday. Do you plan to kind of continually do that New Music Wednesday?
Oh yeah, man. I've been doing New Music Wednesdays for probably 3-4 years strong now. So I'ma always continue to do Reverb. I'm gonna say New Music Wednesdays, man, because they the ones kind of put me on and got me back started. Because I had a break, kind of fell back off the music for a while, but they brought me back to life.
Awesome. Yeah, and guys, New Music Wednesdays is once a month, every Wednesday, 6151 Blue Ridge Boulevard. That's Black Charlie's Bar. Once a month on a Wednesday. The Wednesdays rotate. It's not always like the first, second, third, or fourth Wednesday. It rotates. So just do a Google search for New Music Wednesdays, and you can have that pull up.
Oh yeah, it's almost like always the last week of the month, almost
Last week.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Yeah, definitely check that out, guys. Any last comments or shout outs before we go?
Oh man, shout out God, shout out Jesus Christ, you dig, for having me here today, you dig. That's all, man. Shout out my wife, you dig, Miss China Ray, aka Simone Smith Williams. I don't know about the Smith. You could take that Smith out there, but Simone Williams, you dig.
There you go.
My queen.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Well, dude, it's been a pleasure, man. Love
Yes,
getting
sir.
to know you. Love hearing your music. And if anybody in the audience is connected within the music industry, you like what you hear, you like his story, definitely reach out to him. And man, let's get him booked and let's get some exposure. So thank you
sir.
guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And again, like, comment, share, and appreciate you guys.
Man, look, I want to give a special shout out to Rob Ruckers. You dig? Man, this dude got the hardest album of the year in the whole Kansas City area. To me, that's just my opinion. 19 songs, every last one of them could be a single. You dig? I'm just excited to hear what what's gonna come from it. You dig? But Rob Ruckers, man, keep doing your thing, dog. Keep doing your thing. And tonight, I'm at Elevations Bar and Grill out there at 6151 Blue Ridge. Is it 6151 Blue Ridge? Yeah. Elevations Bar and Grill, you dig? I'm out there tonight at the little open mic trying to try something new. So if you want to hear something new, come pop out. I'm trying something different, you dig? Shout out to China Ray, you dig, with the Spiritual Beauty Bar, you dig? And I'm signing off, you dig? Shane Blaze, I'm out.